Hi ladies, it's Tanya here, and I am coming at you today to talk about nail health and proper removal of your Jamberry nail wraps. And then I'm going to show you how I am removing mine these days. It's made out of a protein called keratin, very much like your hair, okay? Your fingernails are there to protect the tips of your fingers because there are a lot of nerve endings on the tips of your fingers that you'd be in a lot of pain if you didn't have fingernails to protect you from them or from, the bumps and bruises of daily life. So that's why God gave us fingernails. Okay, so the thing is, the part that we see is not alive. Okay, like when you get a haircut, does it hurt? No. When you clip your fingernail, does it hurt? No. That's because it's dead. Now, there is a part of your nail anatomy that is alive, and that's called the matrix, and that is actually underneath your skin, okay? Like, think of that first knuckle. It's right under there, all right? And that is where all of the growth comes from. That's why we need to take care of that part of your finger, put the moisture, the cuticle oil on there so that all of the growth that comes out is healthy. But first of all, I want to give a disclaimer of sorts. All right, your nail health has a lot to do with genetics and your own individual biochemistry. That's why some people can wear lacquers, just regular lacquers without gel on it, for a week or two at a time without chipping because of their own personal body chemistry, it just adheres better to the nail bed. Lucky gals. Not all of us have that, okay? So whenever I make recommendations, you need to tweak it and see what works for you, okay? So your mileage may vary. Now, some people are concerned that after they take their nail wraps off, they see damage on their nail plate. And the concern is, oh gosh, my wraps are damaging my nails and I need to let them breathe in between applications, so on and so on. Not true, okay? Again, the nail that we see, the layers of keratin is dead cells, about 100 layers of dead cells, okay? So there's no need to let them breathe, okay? But there can be damage if the wraps are taken off incorrectly. And that's one thing I really want to talk to you about today. To prevent that pieces of that top layer of the nails from coming up when you take off your wraps, one of the most important factors after genetics is moisture, okay? Think of your nails as like an onion, okay? An onion is made up of multiple layers. The outer layers are very dry and flaky, right? But the inner layers are moist because of the moisture inside. That's how your nails are. Imagine putting a piece of duct tape on that outer part of the onion and then you rip it off. What's it gonna do? It's gonna take off pieces of that dry outer layer, okay? But if you put it on the inner part where it's more moist, it's not going to have that problem. So let's talk about proper removal. I'm going to kind of change my tune here a little bit. I know in the past I may have told you guys, well, we have this product, the nail wrap and lacquer remover, and it's really good. That's still true. But if you wanted to just use hot water or warmed up coconut oil, that works too. Yes and no, okay? I really am going to come out today and say this is the best way to do it. Let me tell you why. This was formulated specifically as a solvent to dissolve the adhesive on the back of the wraps, okay? So it literally melts it off. There's no pulling, no tugging required, okay? It's non-acetone, so it's not going to contribute to drying of that nail bed, which is really one of the main culprits of the flaking and the damage that you may get. And thirdly, there's actually ingredients in this that are meant to hydrate and moisturize your nails, unlike acetone, which is going to dry them out. So if you're soaking your nails in acetone polish remover, you're going to dry your nails out, and that's going to contribute to the flaking problem, okay? If you are using warmed up coconut oil, it may seem like it's hydrating, but it's not dissolving that adhesive. And in the end, you're still going to need to pull a little bit to get that wrap off. And unless your nails are already ultra hydrated, you're gonna run into a little bit of damage. I'm gonna show you how I've been removing my wraps of late, okay? And there's a little bit of a twist on it. What you're gonna need to take off your wraps. our wonderful nail wrap and lacquer remover. Tiny bit poured into a little bowl. An orange stick. And the new twist on my removal method is a firm tipped paintbrush. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take that orange stick and gently go along the edge of the wrap. Not too much, just a little bit, just to kind of lift that seal, okay? Just a bit, okay? Then soak the tip in the liquid gold, just for about, I don't know, 10-20 seconds. It doesn't take that long. And then I, again, like to make sure I have a little edge, okay? And then once I have that little edge, I take the brush and I get underneath it. And remember, it's a solvent. So as I do this, it's very gentle and it's dissolving. If I feel any resistance whatsoever, I just dip back in. And I just kind of wiggle it back and forth from one side to the other, not up and down. And check it out. It just comes right off. Notice I'm not pulling at the end. I'm always using that. And then there you go. No damage. There you have it. Let's recap the top reasons you might be having some nail damage. One is dehydration of your nails and your nail plate. Number two, improper removal. So we're gonna, again, focus on this amazing liquid gold here, our nail wrap and lacquer remover. It's a solvent. Remember the 3-step process: pop the seal, soak for a few seconds, and then ease off with a gentle brush. And that's it. Now, if you have any problems or any questions, feel free to get a hold of me and contact me. I'm here for you. I want you to love your wraps, and I want you to wear your wraps so you can get more. Take care, guys, and jam on.